TV. I am not black.
Hey y'all, what's going on? A lot happened today, y'all. Seriously, a lot happened today. All right, I would be like really brief about this, but a lot happened today. We had a solar flare, crazy solar flare today. All right, solar flare is powerful. I mean, I literally felt it. In our area, because I'm in the so-called north area, you know, Detroit or whatever. So it's like on the other side of the Mason-Dixie line. Couldn't see it, but everybody on the south side of the Mason-Dixie line was able to see it. But which means that the black sun had literally was on the other side of our atmospheric sun. But right after the solar flare happened. So as I was saying, right after the solar eclipse, what happened? Bank of America, literally all the accounts and all were wiped out. Stock market collapsed. The GDP's all in the red. What does that tell you? Went in a completely different dimension. Now, just before the solar eclipse, here in Detroit area, the whole sky was blanketed with chemtrails. All right, and this is something I watch. Even though I didn't see the eclipse because it happened on the other side of our sun. All right. So everybody south of the Mason-Dixie line were able to see the solar eclipse. Everybody north of the Mason-Dixie line couldn't see it because of what the placement of the black sun. But right after that solar eclipse, I literally watched the sky just change. All those chemtrails and everything just literally, I literally watched them just disappear. They just whoop, just like that. Everything just whoop. Because the solar eclipse happened at 11:43 a.m. All right. And I was at home, looking out my window, and I checked out the window because I wasn't able to see the solar eclipse because everybody in the South was able to see it. All right. But I felt the energy. That energy was heavy. Oh my goodness. It was heavier than the solar eclipse that happened in April of this calendar year. That solar eclipse was heavy. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what is this? So it's like all of a sudden after the solar eclipse was over, I'm sitting down because I'm like, I got to go to the shop or whatever. And I just fell into a deep sleep. And there was some things that happened while I was in my sleep or whatever. Then I woke up and I was like, whoa, this is heavy. This is heavy. So right after that solar eclipse happened, Bank of America, the entire Bank of America, all their funds and everything went to zero. And they're trying to figure out what happened. We went into a different dimension. So what happened? That money from Bank of America couldn't go into this next dimension. All right. Also, all that money from the stock market literally just collapsed. And that's the same thing that happened around 2020, what they call COVID. Same thing that happened around this time. All right. So y'all understand that we literally went through a major shift. We entered a new dimension. I'm so serious. I literally watched the sky just change, just like all those chemtrails and everything. They had everything, all the chemtrails sprayed so that we couldn't see the eclipse. But it was already said that everybody in the South would see it and everybody in the North wouldn't be able to see it. So everybody south of the Mason-Dixie line, all right, was able to see it. Everybody that's here in the so-called North or whatever were not able to see it. But crazy part about it is they tried to cover up the sky, and as soon as the solar eclipse happened, as soon as everything was over, the sky just instantly changed. It's like the sky just went boop, and it was all of a sudden it was just clear, just like that. I was like, we entered a new dimension. We literally entered a new dimension. Y'all better get up on this here. All right. And there's a brother who said that we are supposed to have another eclipse before the end of the year. I don't know. We probably will. I'm not sure. As a timekeeper, I try to keep up with so much stuff. Believe me, everything is going on everywhere at the same time. Seriously. Everything is going on everywhere at the same time. Main thing I'm working on are the original beings. All right. My job is to literally work on the original to bring us into to help us to create a new timeline. All right. We got to create a new timeline so that we can carry ourselves into the very near future where we are going to literally thrive. Like I was talking to a brother here at work. He's like, bruh, we about to start building. He said, we're going to be on a whole different level. And he's like, it ain't gonna be nobody but us. I said, I felt that too. He said that. He said, ain't gonna be nobody but us. So just understand. And even this brother right here, he was talking to me. He says, all my life I grew up and they was telling me I'm from Africa. And when I got older and started seeing things, he said, I'm not from Africa. He said, I don't look nowhere like Africans. He says, I'm from this land right here. I always been from this land. He's like, even in the Bible, when they say the angels fell, he said it was already known that we were already here when the angels had fell. I was like, whoa. I said, you on point, brother. You on point. So yeah, we're in a completely different dimension, y'all. All right. We're in a completely different dimension. And in the next couple months, you remember when a solar flare happens, you give it 30 to 60 days after the solar flare to see the complete manifestation of what take place. All right. Y'all keep your head up. All right. This thing ain't over until we say it's over. And it ain't over. When we say it's over, it ain't gonna be nobody but us here. All right. Catch y'all guys in a minute.
TV. I am not black.